But people just focusing on them, their business, the business that minds them. Drink tea. Wow, I know. Aromatherapy. What a pretty and beautiful card. So somebody here might be utilizing scents to bring about healing into their life or be advised to do so. My favorite form of aromatherapy is literally using a diffuser. Like somebody here is also just kind of going with the flow. Flow like water. I feel like somebody's not like resisting any type of changes that are coming in their life. So this just kind of gives me like things might be in like a little bit of an upheaval or like shit coming out of left field or something like that, where it just kind of gives this like unpreparedness. But I feel like somebody's just kind of like going with it, rolling with the punches, going with the flow. Aromatherapy. I just feel like it's very helpful. It's also, I feel like, a very simple way for someone to be able to like heal themselves energetically or like spiritually, obviously besides prayer, but just like look up on Google or something, whatever like plant or oil you're going to use, what kind of spiritual benefits it has, and then just kind of like focus on that as you're like dropping the oil, so it's like effortless healing. But we do have somebody is advised to drink tea. Tea is also very healing. So both of these heavy focus on plants. Some of you might just be like very into botanicals or like inhaling the scents of certain herbs. I don't know why like the orange there is also sticking out to me. So like the smell of orange or like orange essential oil specifically. And we also have someone being advised to journal, write stuff down. I don't know why I just heard a dream journal. Like someone should start writing down their dreams, no matter how weird or insignificant they seem, because I feel like they might be significant later on. Support your girl. Okay, that was fast. Fire sign showing up at the beginning of the reading again. So, I mean, the best sign, yes, yes. Leo. But anyway, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But if somebody's not a fire sign, this is just, there's a lot of energy. I always see this as passion, but since I don't know what the fuck else is really coming out yet, just a high amount or a high level of energy. Oh, wow. Okay. So starting off, we have someone else and caution. Someone is in the middle. Someone's trying to sabotage a connection. And then somebody needs to look into something, do more research, come to an understanding. Don't overwork yourself. I feel like that's also where that like flow like water card came out. There's something that, I mean, this has been coming out in the readings the last couple of weeks where this karmic energy and this something else card, they've been instigating shit, talking to your person, talking to your person's people, talking to all kind of people, trying to get like you guys separated. I feel like maybe for someone, you may not know that they've had a hand in how things have gone, but there's definitely someone here that's in the karmic energy that's like preventing or was trying to prevent your person from like coming forward or speaking to you. You have cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. This is definitely the energy I'm feeling today. It's that, for one, I feel like this was a repeating cycle, something that happened over and over and over. So I feel like there's a lesson that's finally getting learned so that something new can begin. One more card, I guess, for this. I don't want to pull that one. We'll pull that last. Okay. Oh, wait, love spell at the back. Mercury retrograde. Are we or are we not in the retrograde right now? Pretty sure. So someone might notice like there's a lot of communication issues, technical difficulties, emails not sending, car might start fucking up, all kind of stuff. And so let's not, not to put it on nobody, but even without being focused on that, I still was even noticing in my lives like an entire like hour segment of the end of the live unrecoverable. Why? She was working just fine for the past year. I did see this card, but kept shuffling, but air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have air sign and fire sign coming out already. But this card, I just kind of feel like, what is to come next? Y'all get to read it before me. Oh, I just saw the getting serious. I'm like, that's not the commitment card. What? I'm pretty sure this card has also come out first for like the past 3 readings, basically. 3 or 4. Commitment has been coming out. Things are getting serious. Split the deck to liar back here. That makes me think of that karmic energy. I feel like they were concerned about things getting serious between you and someone. But I don't know why, like I said, with that fire sign energy, even if you're not a fire sign, there's just something about like a high level of energy, something heating up. I feel like things are gonna like start moving a lot quicker than they were before. And I feel like it's because something had to end. I feel like this, with this caution, it's less of an, I mean, it depends where you are, but I feel like it's like less of an advisory thing and just more so showing you what you were already doing, which is having caution for someone who was trying to be in the middle of your motherfucking business. By the way it looks. But yeah, commitment, things are getting serious. I don't know why I want to put that over to the side. I just had a feeling whatever the next card was would be foretelling of what will be to come next. Yeah, the one card that fell, villain, came out last live. A character whose evil motives or actions are important to the plot. So yeah, it's like somebody definitely tried to like sabotage you, sabotage this connection, sabotage everything. Also, howdy. Your name is Sage. My cat's name is Sage. And I'm growing sage, the actual plant. Therefore, people can't say, you stole it from the natives. I bought this as a seed. But yes, so I already love you and your name because now I'm just thinking about my cat. She's not in here today. True love at the back. Is this how we starting out, collective? I got a little concerned. Oh my God. Okay, I got a little concerned when I saw that someone else card. Yeah, adding to your fruition, superior intellect, tongue-tied, flustered. Who is this? Don't rush me. Adding. Okay, yeah. I feel like someone here, they might feel rushed a little bit, especially if this is like the person that you are dealing with and you want them to come in. I feel like they might feel a little rushed, or they kind of knew that there was a little bit of impatience coming from your end. We do have voyeurism. I think I did like damn near a whole fucking reading about this card coming out. Somebody likes to watch you. Oh my God, I'm behind that, fantasizing. Oh, yeah, somebody likes to watch you and they enjoy the motherfucking show. Here we have commitment, things are getting serious. And like I always say, no matter what stage you are, this to me, if it's, especially if it's someone where you haven't like exactly communicated the way you feel with this person and vice versa, I just feel like there's something about like the communication between you will be more consistent. The energy will be more consistent. I feel like there'll be less of that vacillation back and forth. That's kind of what I get with that. Things are getting serious. Because then we didn't have like that honeymoon phase card come out. You've made such an impression on me. Because yeah, the honeymoon phase would have given me like, all right, they're coming in with the burst of the energy and then they're gonna leave again. This is actually showing me like whatever way this person's about to show up next, it will actually be with some consistency. Like you should expect to be able to like get to know them in that aspect going forward. You know what I'm getting with that? Didn't I say I was only gonna shuffle it one time? Oops. But then they all fell, so not my fault. All of a sudden I start smelling like I know I smelled that before. What the fuck? What is that? Claire something with a sense of smell. Something like old, like some kind of cookies or like something being baked. It smells very sweet. Like I know that smell. Apple pie or peach crumbler. Peach crumbler. That's what that smells like. I don't know why the fuck it just smells like all of a sudden. But that could be significant for someone. Bad news. I don't know if I'm supposed to take that. So I'm gonna put it back because I wasn't even thinking while shuffling. But yeah, peach crumbler. Is that what it's called? I don't know why, but that's obviously significant for me to be all of a sudden fucking smelling that. I don't know why I just started thinking like somebody's grandmother probably made that or something. So if that was your Gmo who was throwing it down with the peach crumbler, she's here. They're here. Anyway, how many am I trying to pull? Let's just do 5 for now. Wednesday doesn't count. I'm just kidding. Yes, it does. But we'll set it to the side for now. I don't know where I want to put that. Just so I can remember it. So something might be happening on Wednesday, or did happen on Wednesday. Why I feel the need to like shuffle these in. Alright. I'm hiding how I feel. Okay. Oh. I like anime. I did see that. This will shock you. I don't know why I just started like pulling. Submissive. Oh. Is it gonna be that type of reading today? So someone might like make someone make someone feel. I'm just gonna take those. Baby, you're dealing with a professional. We got that one last reading. Yeah, someone might make someone feel kind of like in their in their like submissive energy. Somebody like likes to do what someone tells them to do. Like anytime that card comes out, just I know this reading is about to be for the freaky leaks. Okay, yeah. Because that reading does not really ever come out in any other connotation besides sexual. We'll split the deck one more time. Okay. Split the deck right to voyeurism and the eyeballs looking at me again. Yeah, this person's fucking watching your ass. They love looking into you a lot. I know it's way more than 5. Okay, okay. So yeah, somebody might make someone feel submissive. People can sense the sexual tension between you. Oh, because this one saying I'm hiding how I feel definitely gives me, I don't know. If I say the other person, I feel like you could also be hiding how you feel. It could be like a mutual thing, but for this, like all this hiding going on of these feelings, and yet the feelings are incredibly obvious to other people from how it seems. Because the feelings are now oozing out through sexuality. I'm getting tired of pretending I don't want to make you mine. Like, please. Is this what the message is on today? We see that one about don't rush me, and yet, is this person rushing themselves? What is this? Somebody's tired of pretending. I'm hiding how I feel. We're going to look into why they're pretending. Yeah, what is this? I hope I'm being obvious. I want everyone to know you are mine. Oh, okay. This is what we're doing today. I knew it was you from the moment I saw you. Like, what in the world? This is about to be a beautiful ass reading. I already got the feeling. I was gonna try to make it quick and all that. We'll see. Cognitive dissonance. Something about like the situation is like blowing this person's mind. Like it's almost like something where they can't like compute or they can't grasp. Like I'm not getting a bad cognitive dissonance from that. Like someone doesn't want to accept something, but it's more so like they don't see how it fits. It's just like this just doesn't make sense with everything that I knew. You know, don't overwork yourself. Crazy. Because it says the exact same thing on like one of the first cards we just got on the caution. So we'll definitely be looking into what someone is being advised not to overwork. Oh, I love when I get this. 1111, make a wish. Doesn't matter what time it is. We're all about to stop and make a wish right now. I'll hold up to the screen. Amen. I don't know why I want to say amen at the end of 1111 wish, but 1111, make a wish. The last time that card came out was like the most, I think, incredible reading I ever did in my life. And that entire reading was lost. That's what I mean when I talk about that Mercury retrograde bullshit. The entire reading, unrecoverable, ridiculous. But that makes me think. 1-11-11, obviously we all know twin flame numbers, twin flame representation. I usually am reading for the twin flames. But that also just makes me think like there's something about there's been a wish or a hope. Someone's been like hoping and dreaming for you, hoping and dreaming for this connection. I also kind of get the feeling like this person may have like prayed for you or like prayed for the qualities that you possess. And so now it's like, I feel like almost like seeing that now. It's like cognitive dissonance. Like, oh my God, I just was saying that. I didn't really think this would actually show up in a person like this. I wish I had treated you better. So this person is in regret. I think even the last live I did on Wednesday, the last card that came out for what this person wanted to say to you from the unsent letters was I'm sorry for the way that they had acted, for the way that they treated you, for that energy to be coming out a second time in a row. Like this person, they wish they had done more, said something different. Oh, I didn't even read the back of that. I can never take back the things I did. Yeah, this person's deeply in regret. They've been in that energy for a while, which I mean, I guess like a sad thing, but it's also like, imagine if they was over it in like 3 days. Did they ever really give a fuck then? So the fact that it's been like consistently on this person's mind for like at least a month and a half, it's been about this person, like I think they spend a lot of time replaying everything. And I feel like they also spend so much time replaying it all because I feel like there's something about like they don't have the same opportunity to like speak to you like they did before. We have man-eater though. So I don't know if you went the fuck off on this person or they went the fuck off on you, but somebody was chewed the fuck out. Somebody let somebody know about themselves, and I feel like somebody did not hold back at all. And I feel like that's also kind of what this person had needed at that time. Like whenever I see that, it's just kind of like necessary evil kind of vibes with that. It's never just somebody doing it for no reason. We did have on the back of that closer than before, which is also just kind of like why I have that feeling like that conversation, whatever way it happened, it needed to go down like that because this person, I guess, like whatever way they thought or they were seeing you, they were like so stubborn and rigid in that belief system that something had to be like drilled into this person's head. So now I feel like because of that, regardless of what you're seeing, especially if you've been like away from this person for some time, there's been a lot of space between you. No matter what you're seeing, you guys are legitimately close. Like it always starts, energetically first, spiritually first. You might start noticing that you're having more dreams about this person. You might notice they're showing up in the dreams, that they're popping into your head a lot more often when you know that you're not really sitting there trying to think about them. But I feel like that's kind of how you will know like this energy, this commitment energy is starting to come in about this person really getting serious about the way that they feel. And I feel like it's also interesting that the commitment card is coming out because we had all that about like they're getting tired of hiding how they feel. They hope they're being obvious. They want everybody to know that you're theirs, So it's just like this person is not only getting serious about how they feel. I mean, that is what I was going to say. They're literally getting serious about how they feel. I mean, especially with this card, like I'm hiding how I feel. That to me, like none of these cards are even saying someone's pretending like they don't feel a certain way. Because half the time that comes out, like somebody says they're pretending, like, oh, I didn't read the back of that. Yeah, someone's like pretending like they don't have feelings. What if you don't feel the same? Like, what? Is this why this person is kind of hiding? So yeah, none of these are about somebody pretending. None of these are about somebody holding back. Oh, the only one about pretending. Yeah, I'm getting tired of pretending. I don't want to make you mine. So yeah, like I said, this person's getting like serious about their feelings, serious about how they feel. I feel like this is something where they're kind of recognizing that the feelings are not going away. I don't know what kind of situation you were in where this person felt the need to want them to go away. But bitch, I've been there too. Don't make me fall in love again. What do you mean? So yeah, you're smiling, but I know it's a lie. This came up before too. How can I fix it if you won't tell me what's wrong? This person's very sweet. Like I love this energy a lot. Out of these readings, I feel like it's like someone is actively participating in the pretending. They're aware that they're pretending and they don't care and they want to stay there. This person, they are like that fire sign you know, that we saw at the beginning, that fiery energy I keep getting, like something is building up exponentially. Like I just keep seeing like something, like I just keep wanting to do this. Like I just see like this little container and it's like all this fucking energy just waiting to burst out. And so I feel like that's kind of like this person. Like there's something, I feel like something has changed here recently. Something has happened, especially with cognitive dissonance coming out. That to me is like a lightning bolt moment to the brain, lightning bolt moment to the psyche and the spiritual mind. So I feel like there's something that this person has like come to understand. Yeah, I think I'm gonna clarify that first. Yeah, there's something that this person's come to understand that is making them less cautious about approaching you, even though they do still have this fear of you not feeling the same. This is different than the other readings because they have that fear, but I'm just seeing like it's not non-negotiable. The fear is almost like welcome at this point. It's like accepted. They know the fear is not going away, just like they know that their feelings aren't going away. So this could be somebody who, this could be someone who, they're the type of person where they're not usually very emotionally expressive. You could also like kind of call this person emotionally unavailable, some might say. But they definitely gave off that vibe a little bit. Definitely gave like kind of low-key dominant a little bit. Dommy daddy, if you know what I'm talking about. I love control, being the first fucking card out. As we talking about somebody like to hide their feelings. Why do they like to hide their feelings? Because they like to be in control. What is the one thing nobody can fucking control? Their feelings. Okay? Also, the back of 1111 Make-A-Wish, the moon, secrets, things hidden, desires, fantasies, illusions, please. I love control. Wish I had some. This deck's fucking hilarious. Like, I actually really fucking like it. But this person, I feel like they enjoy having some sense of control when it comes to the way they feel. I think that was coming out last week where like there's something about like this person had endured some kind of trauma relating to their feelings or emotional well-being. And that's why they don't like to entertain or go into situations where they don't feel like they're completely in control, because that's when they feel like they don't think clearly. I feel like this person may also like make decisions based on emotion, and they feel like that might have been something that got them like trapped in a previous relationship before. But that definitely just gives me like somebody here, they like they're falling. Even in the last reading, they said, I think I'm falling in love. This also just makes me think like somebody's falling in love. Nothing they can do. I don't know why this makes me think of like Spy Kids. That one, see, I think of Spy Kids too, where they were like falling on the mountain for like like 2,000 years, basically. The whole time they were just hovering. So yeah, this person they really like to be in control. Also, I don't know why like the moon back there is making me think of that full moon card. Like something hidden. They definitely wanted to hide this. I'm just saying, there's nothing like even that. People can sense the sexual tension. Like there's nothing that can be hidden here. Especially all this about I hope I'm being obvious. Like there's something very obvious. Like they're trying to hide how they feel while simultaneously being obvious. Like this comes out a lot for this person. Like they are such a contradiction to themselves, where it's like they'll do one thing but also do the complete opposite of that. And it's like, how do you do both simultaneously? Like this person is kind of like amazing at that ability to like damn near sabotage themselves in a way. But yeah, I'm hiding how I feel, but I also hope I'm being obvious. So that's interesting. Because then that means that what they're showing is nowhere close to how they really feel. If they're comfortable enough to be obvious to the point where they want everybody else to know that you're theirs, but to you, there's still something that's left to be hidden. What are they hiding? Like, what are these feelings? Anyway, card behind that. You choose every piece of content you consume. 61. What am I talking about? This person, their ability to self-sabotage. This person, they are very doom and gloom, nihilist thinker. Somebody here is a overthinker suffers with anxiety, and somebody has like is very good at like thinking of all the worst case scenarios. And so what this card is saying is like somebody I feel is like recognizing that they are more in control of what they see and what they consume. Especially this, I love control, and now this about you choose the content. So still something about like there being a lack of control while still having complete control in a certain way. Like just this opposite of this person. It's like very contradicting, but it makes sense. Yeah, just make a decision already so the story can move forward. You know, like I was saying, like something had to end so something can move forward. Next card that we have was commitment. Oh my god, this plant is like I said, every life, but it just gets bigger every day. Like there's not even any room left for the roots. But anyway, yeah, something about this person you get to choose. So it says you make a decision already. Like I feel like it's this where this person's been. Like I'm hiding how I feel. They've been avoiding making a decision. They've been avoiding moving. They've been avoiding this change. They've been avoiding taking that next step because they know it's going to lead to somewhere very different. I put that underneath this cycle. It's like I said, something has changed within like this person, either their psyche or like literally in their life, that it's like now they're ready to act, out argue the bad narrative in your head. Like, yeah, like I was saying, like this person has like a very doom and gloom mindset. They like to think the worst. Yeah, I'll be at the other end of the universe, acting strange. Yeah, I love these fucking cards. It definitely gives me the vibe that this is someone who's a loner. The thinking mind acts like it's everything, but it's not. Right? Like this person really struggles with anxiety. I feel like you also do too. So I feel like maybe that's like something that has also inhibited this connection from like moving forward and progressing, is because you both have been stuck in this like Eight of Swords, stuck in your mentality. What if this ends up like the last one? What if he's like this? What if she's like that? What if they do this like my ex? Like somebody here, I feel like it's been going round and around. Yeah, jumping is scary. Staying frozen is scarier. More about water, going with the flow. So there's something about like somebody needs to dive in, take the leap. I feel like, yeah, it'll never be perfect, so I'll leave it blank and let the earth slowly consume me. Like I said, somebody's a fucking nihilist. Completely. But it's like, this person is so scared of fucking up that they'd rather just not start at all. Yeah, never leave it blank. Make something stupid. Throw it in love. So it's like, I don't know, just feeling like this person's kind of getting this pressure to like, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be something. I feel like that's where this person is at right now. And I feel like that's also why they haven't been moving forward. They haven't been making the changes that they need to in their life. They haven't been taking any steps at all. It's because they're so worried about fucking it up entirely. I feel like there's also like maybe a lot that this person feels like they need to do to like prepare themselves for this connection. But like I keep thinking about from one of the last readings, I want to impress you. Like this person really wants to make a good impression on you. I feel like they're worried that you will judge them harsher than you really will. Because I feel like you don't care about as much of that they think you do. You just want them there. All of a sudden, I'm like getting all tongue tied and shit. Like, didn't I say that also? When I was pulling those, something about tongue tied. Moon at the back of the deck. I do post all these readings to my Spotify. I post them audio, obviously, to Spotify, but the video version is available on YouTube. It's on Apple Podcasts and stuff also. Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups. Cognitive dissonance. So this person is blown away by the fact, okay, it's either, could be two things. They're either blown away by the fact that they have love for you. Like that could be very shocking to this person. If this was someone who's like very closed off, they don't open up to people. But there's also, we'll pull more cards. But it could also be that someone is just blown away by the fact that they're realizing you feel the same. Especially we had that, like what if you don't feel the same? So I feel like, especially like the progression of how that went, I feel like maybe there is something that let them know like you really do care about them. And I feel like it's, usually with the way that things go, it's never something that you actively do to try to show this person that you care. It's usually something that they will see inadvertently that will prove to them who you are, prove the value that you have, prove how much you actually did care. death. May have been some kind of ending. Like I said, some kind of change. What is this cognitive? What was that? Page of coins, learning something. Putting it to use. What is this cognitive dissonance? Is that the hangman? Change in perspective. Ace of Cups and the hangman for cognitive dissonance. This person not only am I getting that, like, this love that they feel for you has changed their perspective of the world, but I feel like it's like with the hangman coming out, that is what the cognitive dissonance is about. I feel like they never thought that they would ever be feeling this way about somebody else and that it will be reciprocated. Especially if you are like this type of I've been doing the readings for, you have dreams about stuff before they happen. You have very intuitive abilities that you know how to use in spiritual discernment. That type of person, like in today's society, seems literally ethereal. Like they seem unreal. So I feel like that's also kind of what this cognitive distance is to this person. It's like I feel like they've never encountered someone like that. And I feel like I guess it's kind of like nice when you like hear that in these readings. Because I feel like when we exist in this spiritual world, it's just like kind of like normal to. I mean, it's still obviously beautiful and amazing, but there are certain things that you kind of like don't look at from that outside perspective of somebody who doesn't see a tarot reading every day, so they don't understand why it's so accurate and how somebody who's never met them is literally giving them piece by piece about everything that happened in their relationship 2 months ago. You see what I'm saying? So it's like something about like you and how you exist. I feel like specifically when it comes to your spirituality, it's like it's blowing this person's mind, honestly. And I feel like it's making them fall deeper and deeper in love. And especially with this person and this type of energy, this is the same energy that comes up with that person who's anxious avoidant and who loves to be in control. Very dominant type energy. And I feel like when they don't feel in control, that's why they get avoidant. And so then you sit here and then you start doubting, which I feel like is also your lesson that you have to learn, because then you start doubting what you saw, you start doubting how you feel, you start doubting the connection, you start wondering if anything was it real, and then this person bounces back, and you're like, oh, of course it was. And I feel like that was just something that went back and forth over and over and over. This cycle that just never seemed to end. So I feel like there's something that has finally ended that, and now it's obvious to you, to them, to every fucking body else, what the fuck is going on here. One more card for this cognitive. When I tell you this person has been doing something so searching, like you caring about this person is like, I don't know what it is about you. I don't know if you're like somebody that this person has looked up to before, or they found out something about you that's like very inspiring, but something about like them having a connection with you, them knowing that you care about them is like driving this person to look at what is it about me that this person can see? Instead of them just being in disbelief, oh, I don't believe that they actually like me. Oh, well, they must be trying to use me for something, or coming up with like all these different excuses for why you must be showing them the attention that you are for some nefarious reasons. So I was wondering, yeah, what, the Seven of Swords came out. Yeah, this person's sitting here wondering why you're showing all this attention, and they think it's like for these like very odd or unsavory reasons, when in reality, it's like this is like, now that they actually believe the feelings, they believe the connection, they believe like the spiritual context and undertones of this, it's kind of making them look at themselves and like, what was that card? I put it up, but it was actually, I'm gonna pull it out. Yes, because I stopped when I saw that because I was like, okay, these are the same ones that had come out before. Summon the otherworldly. As we're talking about this, like, please. As we're talking about, like, this is you, that's your vibe, like, you are so otherworldly to this person, and it throws them the fuck off. But it was this card that was saying, yes, yeah, I guess I do stuff, but I don't feel like an actual thing yet. And it's Loki, somebody who's like literally a fucking badass, fighting battles, got a sword made of the ethers, floating on a rock in the middle of the cosmos. Like, this is somebody I feel like they didn't recognize like their value. I feel like they were surrounded by people who either didn't recognize it or did recognize it and were jealous of it and wanted to, make them feel like shit for all their best qualities. You know how that shit goes. But I just feel like this person, you specifically liking them. Like there's something about like your opinion has value, it has weight. What you say, it is more than just, oh, okay, this person said that, I'll take into account, take it with a grain of salt. Like, no, it's like the things that you like, the things that you pay attention to, the things that you notice, it's very significant. And I feel like it's like something about you and this person's spirituality, you both have this very personal connection with God. And I feel like that's important. And so I feel like for this person to see someone like you, it makes them look at themselves. Like, what is it about me that will make someone see me like this? Maybe that's also what the cognitive dissonance is. Is maybe this person also recently found out how much you care about them, and it's like boiling their mind. Like I said, the Ace of Cups, the Hangman, something about it is like, really? Like there's just something about, yeah, I'm not done. We're gonna pull one more. Ace of Cups, like, what? This is cute as fuck. Like, this person really, like, this one, somebody who has a crush, you know, someone who's feeling in love with somebody. But this is just like, this person is enamored by you. Like they wouldn't, like this is the type of person they would want to watch you just like doing your regular everyday stuff, doing your day-to-day things, watch you put your makeup on, watch you put your wig on, watch you take a shower, watch you brush your teeth. Like I'm also, yeah, we have that submissive. I'm getting that there's something, I feel like this person, aren't they the cutest? But I feel like there's something about this person, Vanessa, TikTok shot. They, this is the polka dot plant. I don't know what a Tulsi plant is. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, it's polka dot plant. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah, they would just want to watch you in your everyday life. There's something about like yeah, 10 of Cups, top of the deck. Something's very shocking. Like I just feel like they can't believe that you really. They're like, really? Honestly? I feel like you also maybe have felt this way about this person also. It was this. I hope I'm being honest. I'm getting tired of pretending. I don't want to make you mine. Okay, I'm not about to pull all these, but I guess yes, the fuck I am. King of Cups, Nine of Swords. What the fuck are we talking about? Somebody trapped in their motherfucking mind, thinking about this stuff day and night. I hope I'm being obvious. This for some reason makes me think like this person, in the light of day, they're happy to be obvious because they're just like it was giving me that energy of what was it, like that Five of Wands energy that this person will, no, Five of Swords that this person will show up at sometimes, where they'll act like they're trying to be distant, like they don't notice you or they don't notice anything you're doing, but the second that they see you interacting with other people, all of a sudden here they are hovering in your fucking vicinity. All of a sudden here they are ready to engage in conversation. All of a sudden here they are asking how the fuck you do. You know, so it's something about where this person was kind of coming off as like a little bit toxic in that aspect or like a little bit karmic. But this King of Cups, Nine of Swords is making me think that in the light of day, they're happy to be obvious, but then at night, this is what's really going on. One, they're sitting there thinking about like, damn, how could I act like that? Why'd I do that? That was so corny. But also they're thinking about the fact that they are having to hide it. They're having to hide how they feel. They're having to hide all of this love that this King of Cups feels. They're not able to readily express that. And that, for some reason, stresses this person out. That's what I was saying. I feel like this person, low-key, is kind of like submissive. Especially with how like this energy is coming off. Like, this is really, I mean, in my opinion, dream guy. A dude who's a little bit subby, a little bit submissive. Eight of Cups. Again, I'm pretty sure I saw that before I was shuffling. But yeah, a guy who's like a little bit submissive, but like for the one. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy that this person gives me. Like, I feel like there's something about them that might be a little bit submissive, but only when it comes to you. And I feel like, oh, that's why. I feel like they're also having a hard time like coming forward with how they feel. They don't like to submit. They don't like feeling like someone else has control over them and their life and how they feel. And so I feel like that's something that they've had to like come to terms with. It's like, wow, when it comes to that man, when it comes to that woman, I will literally do anything for them. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care how pissed off they just made me 5 seconds ago. Like, there's something about them realizing, like, they would do anything for you. And just I hope I'm saying, oh, okay. More of these. King of Pentacles and King of Cups. This is somebody who's definitely, you can trust them completely. Somebody who's solid, they're stable. This person might also be financially well off, especially that coming out with the world. Like, this person they got the rounds going for them, okay? But this with the wheel, not the world, the wheel, more about cycles. I hope I'm being obvious. I want everyone to know your mind. That with these cards, like, the wheel for some reason is making me think of the world. Like, not just cycles, but there's something about this person sees themselves as like, it's like obvious I'm the right choice here. Like, I'm getting like this little bit of cockiness from this person. Especially them coming out King of Cups and King of Pentacles. Like, this is somebody who's definitely divine masculine as fuck. They're on their shit. Two of Pentacles. They might be a very busy person. But this, I don't know why, like King of Pentacles, the wheel, out from being obvious, that kind of makes me think like this person also like kind of, like it's something that's cyclical. Like, I don't know why I want to get like they plan this in some way. Like, they plan different ways for how they can come forward. There's different times when they do certain things. And I also just feel like this wheel is making me think of like divine timing. There's something about the timing here that's very important about why this is moving forward. I know that in the last couple of readings we kept getting November and December coming out. And then obviously Mercury retrograde keeps coming out. Mercury retrograde is literally this month. So something about like November, December, Two of Swords. Somebody's been like trapped in their head. I feel like you might start really seeing like change happening within the next month or two. One more about this. Yeah, I hope I'm being obvious. I want everyone to know your mind. It occurs. I just feel like they're just leaving behind this mindset of feeling the need to hide. They're leaving behind the mindset of feeling like, okay, well, I want everybody to know, but they can't yet know. Yeah, Judgment and Three of Wands. It's time. It's motherfucking time. The moment you all been waiting for. Fucking justice behind that. This person knows what the right thing to do is. King of Wands, like, damn, who is this? Assertive daddy, okay? Hang dangling, as Saltwater Tarot likes to call it. But yeah, somebody, it's like they know what the right thing is to do. And it's like they know, right, I'm just about to say before I even saw that shit. They know they've been procrastinating. They know that they've been acting like Chidi Anagonye from The Good Place. They know that they've been having indecisive moment after indecisive moment. They literally had a gift that's been handed to them from the universe, and this person's basically like sitting there with their arms crossed, acting like they didn't motherfucking want it. I feel like that's what's ending. This Eight of Cups, that cycle of that is over. This person acting like they really have a choice in the matter, from how it seems. Tried to get rid of the feelings, they can't. Tried to avoid you, they can't. Tried not to think about you, they can't. I mean, please, we all know that. The Tower, like, something is very shocking. Like, coming to this realization and understanding. I'm opening this. I feel like with that cognitive dissonance, there's also something about like this person. Like, I just think it shocked themselves with how much they really care about you. And then it's also shocking to realize you care about them also. And I feel like it doesn't matter like how obvious you feel like you were being. Like I said, some things, it really just takes someone, just her